Hi folks, I've got a demonstration to do for my old art group tomorrow. I'll go to just rehearse a pot boiler. Some trees. Let's keep it simple. What I'm doing for. Oh no, it's not mine. That's on Thursday. Tomorrow, I'm doing a demonstration at about 2 o'clock for a group of ladies, a ladies' club, not far from where I live. So that should be fun. So I'm going to do a sort of a Norfolk meadow type of scene. Brushes. I'm a bit disorientated at the moment. I've gone from watercolours to oil and fed up with the watercolours. Need a break. Right, okay. Brushes, just brushes. Got a bit of dryer and a bit of linseed oil in my dish here, my little there we are, it'll do. So we'll just mix up a bit of, there's probably some liquid in the oil. So just to get it nice and thick. We'll get lighter as we get to the horizon. Okay. A bit of ochre in that. Colours are, I've got this bright red, it's very similar to cad red, ultramarine, burnt yellow, Payne's grey, cadmium yellow pale and yellow ochre. Let's get a nice bit of light on that horizon here. So we've got plenty of dark in those clouds. Right, let's get a light colour of background. Not sure I like that. Let's have a bit of Payne's grey on that. It's too light, too dark, I mean. Okay, that'll do. I need a cloth to clean my brush. Now when you cut your toweling into useful, that's as if you're going to clean your brush as you go, make sure you shake it and get the cut loops, because when you cut through toweling you cut through the loops in the weave and it ends up on your, stuck to your paper or your support. I mostly use MDF, but at the moment I'm using up some the paper that I was given, oil painting paper, acrylic and oil painting paper. I've got loads of it and it's very, very useful. Right, now we want some trees in there now. Got a tree brush, nice. Here's that one. Now I'm going to do my trees with a bit of blue, bit of yellow, bit of red. Just try and leave some air holes in your trees. Plenty of blue in there. I can see the pencil drawing just underneath that pencil sketch. A bit of blue in these, not that it shows, but okay. Perhaps that's just a bit too blue or too light. Right, this is, I'm going to put my sort of meadow in here. A bit of ochre in there. Just get it, oh, there's a bit of Payne's Grey, a bit of shortcut here. A shadow. Okay, let's get some nice light. It's a bit too regimented there, isn't it? Let's, well, I don't like the background, so let's just a bit better. Didn't like that background very much. Just have some bluey ones. Blue and a bit of grey. Still not happy with that. So you can just work away at this just so you get something. You can even scrape it off, which is just what I'm going to do now. Go back to the whitey colour just to go over it. Now, not that this would ever be x-rayed, because it would never show up as another sort of hand underneath, and it's a fake. Oops, got a piece of a bit of dirt there. Right, now we'll go back and put that to the bluey trees. I think blue, Payne's Grey and ultramarine are probably the best bet for this. So blue, Payne's Grey, bit of white. That's a bit better. Right, let's get some. I need to get some white in here. And that'll be our water. Swig of tea. Which has gone cold. Now what we're going to do, squeeze some more white out. Oh, crumbs. That's the Griffin that's stuck. The Griffin helps, the Griffin paints help the paints to dry. You can get all the colours in the Winsor & Newton range of Griffin. They are artist quality. Oh, got a wrench here, but it's oh dear, dear, dear. I've lost the wing nut. Yeah, well, I haven't lost it, it's on the floor. Not a good day, folks. There are times when you should paint and times when you shouldn't. But usually if you persevere, something good comes of it. I won't be the only one. Right. Yeah, done. Right, now we want to do some stipple now. I'm going to use got a nice little brush. So if we're in Norfolk, we've got some well, we've got some, can't remember what else I said there. I've got some of the background in there, so let's just, okay, that'll do. Right, now we've got a piece of oil, got some white, some top of the marsh grass. And we can just gently touch over the distant hills and the trees here, just to tone it down a bit. And now we've got to model the grasses, so here we go. Payne's grey, bit of burnt sienna, bit of white, bit of ochre. Get some dark on there. If you put the dark on, you can then go over with light and it should show up. Let's do the same on the other side here. Okay, get some burnt sienna, a bit of white. I like stippling, it's a very quick way of painting, so see, it's very valid. It's a good method, and you can go your lights and your darks in. I've got a lot of oil on here now. So it's a good rehearsal for tomorrow. I'll just let that go off a bit. And I want to put in some water now. And I'm going to bring that tree down a bit. Bit of shadow. Right, let's get some light in there now. Just drag some of that down into that light area. Get some blue. And now we've got that tree coming over there, so we need to put that in reflection. What I love with this paper, it's got a very strong grain on it. I think I've gone a bit over the top there. They just drag over onto your reflections. How are we doing? Does that look like? Now these are the same colours each side. Got some greeny stuff in here. Need to get some bit of light on these trees here. If you've never tried stipple, it's well worth a try. some light now on that horizon, which has sort of vanished. All right, let's get a bit of a bush in there, I think. This can be a very quick method, but it also can be very slow as well. I've got rather a lot of oil on that, as is stopping the paper from sticking. Sort of going uphill a bit there. Right, let's get some darker tree leaves. So plenty of shadow in, or reflections in there, with some wind ruffle. So I think the water looks quite wet. So let's have a with all those greens, you need some poppies. Well, it's a bit overdone, but being the complementary of green, I'll put a mount on this, so I just dismantle all my stuff. No more today. I need to rest up for tomorrow for the onslaught tomorrow. I have a bike ride in the morning, back by about 12, then some lunch and then off to the see the ladies. Got a mount to go there nicely. No, it's all made fire, that too. Okay, well there we are. There's a bit of a struggle at times, but the slipper it's got plenty of colour in. The red just to counterchange against the greens, complement the greens. Red being the complementary of green. We've got a bit of a mess around here, but I think that's okay. I hope you like it, folks. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.